welcome to my channel. This reading is a weekly reading for the week of December 10th through the 16th, 2023. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do weekly readings for everyone as a collective reading just to get an energetic checkup to see what's happening for us during the week ahead. These readings are general also. I just want to point that out. They're not going to resonate with everybody that watches, although I hope you manage to find a message here. Maybe if you don't for this weekly reading, maybe have some fun exploring my channel. Check out my playlist. I have a variety of different readings that I do, including pick-a-cards. So let's go ahead and get the reading started and find out what is happening for us for the week ahead. December 10th through the 16th, 2023. What will the week ahead look like? See if we can get 3 cards. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and 3. And if I need more cards, I will always grab off to the side, but let's take a look. All right, so we have the 4 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords, and whoa, we have the 4 of Wands. We have double 4s, so I could even see this as an angel number, like 414, okay? And then I can see the 44 as well. So, I mean, maybe consider looking up angel number 414 and then also 44, because it's the number 4, right? And anytime you see a double of a number, it's emphasis. So I really like this. I think this is saying with the Ace of Swords there is a breakthrough at hand. Sorry if I feel like I'm stumbling with my words. There is a breakthrough at hand with that Ace of Swords energy. It's new energy, also insight, truth, and revelation maybe. I feel like with the 4 of Pentacles, what this is saying is something has been kind of locked up, hidden, and kept secret or kept away from your eyesight or from your understanding in some way. There's been something that has been kept low key, and this knowledge, this understanding, especially with the Ace, because it is communication, it is knowledge, it is awareness. The Ace of Swords, sword of truth, right? I feel like there's some knowledge, awareness, or insight that is going to be made known to you, and it's going to help open you up to a plethora of things, okay? And it's going to broaden your horizons in some way. Moving forward, it's going to give you a brand new door and a new opening. So it could be information, communication, knowledge that you didn't know before. You could have a breakthrough maybe somewhere in your work situation, especially with the 4 of Pentacles, because it's earthly energy. A breakthrough maybe even with your health, because earthly energy can talk about that too. But there's something that has been kind of hidden from you that now gets opened up in a way that will put you on a path to, with the 4 of Wands over here, some form of stability, and will give you something to celebrate. So definitely special occasions with the 4 of Wands, parties, possibly some level of achievement and success, but it's one where you feel stable, secure, and everything is just perfect in that moment, interestingly enough. I mean, it could be also marriages, engagements, possibly. Okay, I could also even see this. This is pretty cool. I could see this as the 4 of Pentacles being a ring box even, right? A present that somebody kept under lock and key, and then they present it to you, and it just blows your mind a bit with the Ace of Swords, but it's a happy revelation. Do you see what I mean by that, or where I'm going with it? I feel like that 4 of Pentacles can sometimes keep things closed and to oneself. So I don't know if you've been also keeping some information on the low from others around you. Maybe you've been keeping something hidden to yourself or close to your chest with the 4 of Pentacles. And maybe this is the week that you communicate that information to others around you. But it feels like it's some happy news, especially with the 4 of Wands there on the table. 4 of Wands is also home. It can talk about the structure that you live in, your 4 walls. So, you know, I have to wonder if some of you are going to get good news in regards to not just like maybe a party invitation that takes you by surprise, or an engagement, maybe a marriage. It could be news in regards to a home as well. And there's something about the 4 of Pentacles that's giving me the vibe that there was something about this scenario that that maybe it just wasn't, the timing wasn't right to know about it. Do you see what I'm saying? Or the timing wasn't right to know about it any sooner. But when the news comes through or breaks through, like breaking news, right? That's kind of the vibe this is giving me. But when the news finally breaks, it's going to be right on time. So if the universe is, in some way, has also been keeping its secrets from you, just know that with the Four of Pentacles over here, okay, you will be given the key. Keys also represent knowledge. So you're going to be given the key to this information or to this thing. You're finally going to know about it. But I feel like for some of you, there's a surprise. Because that Ace of Swords does kind of clear the clouds of confusion. It clears debris. I always use the analogy of a machete, right? You're walking through the forest, you kind of need to clear the path ahead of you. And that Ace of Swords does do that. It clears the path. It helps you know what you didn't know before. It gives you a breakthrough. Gives you knowledge, information, communication, insight, clarity, epiphany moments even that you didn't have before. But damn, when it comes through, it might come as a shock. But it clears the path so you can see things for what they are and what they aren't. And it opens up a whole new door to you. So this is brand new energy coming through. Might shock you, take you by surprise this week, sure. But I also feel like the universe is revealing something to you that has been kept under wraps. But that's because it wasn't the right time. Not that it was, you know, hiding something from you in a malevolent way. No, that's because the timing wasn't right for you to know about it. And now that it's opening up to you, it's being revealed to you, you're seeing what's inside the box, right? Metaphorically, let's look at this like, you know, Pandora's box in a way. Now that you know what's inside, okay, it is feeling with the Four of Wands a happy surprise. So expect a happy surprise or some breaking news this week that takes you by surprise. I feel that there's a happy ending or conclusion to that news. Something maybe to celebrate by the end of the week when all is said and done. It may have to do with a home, maybe family, marriage, engagement, like I said, maybe a new job, opportunity that puts you on the path to more stability, helps you cut ties with the Ace of Swords to an old job. Do you see what I mean? Something that has been kind of stuck. I always see the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups as sometimes stuck energy because it can feel like that. So something that was stuck, stagnant, really unmoving and unyielding and didn't seem like it was going anywhere. Well, that breakthrough is going to open the door. Floodgates are going to open. The epiphany moments come through and bam, you know, you're moving forward. So I really like this. So secrets maybe, but happy ones, I guess, is kind of what this is giving me. Treasures get revealed. The key to your treasure, the key to unlock the treasure chest is what this feels like. I'm not 100% what the treasure is going to reveal, but I think with the Four of Wands, you're going to be happy about it. Just consider that the Four of Wands can talk about major success and celebrations and a form of stability. So that's what is incoming as a result of whatever it is that you learned this week. Expect people to be communicating things to you that you didn't know before. Also, maybe expect for yourself to reveal some truths that you have not shared with those around you either. But it does feel like these are happy things that are taking place. Even though the Ace of Swords can bring a little, you know, aha moment. It can open your eyes to something. Sometimes that's shocking. So let's see. Let's see if we can get 3 cards here. You know, if you're the one who's sharing news this week, it could be that maybe you just didn't feel like it was the right time to share these things with people previously, perhaps because, you know, maybe the timing wasn't right, or perhaps you were afraid of maybe what they would say, so you were just keeping this information close to you. Likewise, the same thing could apply for others who have something to share with you. They maybe were afraid of what you might think or say with the Ace of Swords, so they kind of kept it under wraps and didn't really share. the news sooner because they were afraid maybe of the reaction. And likewise, they kept these things to themselves until they felt ready to share it or expose it with the Ace of Swords. So, yeah, okay. Okay, so we have, I had the whole deck upside down. By the way, these are not red reversed in any way. We have the beautiful energy of the luck card. So there you go, confirmation of that beautiful congratulatory energy of that Four of Wands, bringing good tidings. I feel maybe shocking. Okay, more communication with the air energy, because swords are that, they are air energy. And whenever we have air energy, that is definitely some form of communication coming through. I also felt that with the Ace of Swords, so we have that here as well. And let's take a look. Let's see what else. Okay, that's interesting. Failure. I don't see that here. The only thing that I could really tie this into or kind of like make sense of it with is the fact that if somebody was afraid to share something with you, maybe that's why. Maybe they were afraid of saying something and it put them in this vibration, and that's why they kept it under wraps for so long. Or they were afraid to share a failure in some way, but I'm only seeing successes here with the Four of Wands and the luck. So I wonder if this is more of a fear thing. Okay, let's take a look and grab one more. Another thing that's giving me is that when this news comes through, or when there's some kind of revelation or breakthrough or whatever, it may seem with that card like everything's falling apart. I'm not going to lie. It may feel like that, but there's a lucky turn of events that comes from it. We see that here with the Four of Wands. It's nothing but celebration, positive energy, and a stable foundation. So I feel like this is saying there's something in your luck. Luck is changing this week. And it might come as a shock or some major news to you. It might shake you up with that card and make you feel like everything's falling apart. But in all honesty, it looks like it's just going to stabilize you moving forward. So it's almost like that feeling like when shit hits the fan, you know what I mean? Your first reaction is, oh no, what do I do? Right? But then when all is said and done, it ends up for the best. Because we have the good luck card. We have the lucky rabbit's foot and that Four of Wands. So it's almost like try not to react, right? Just try to be the observer in the moment as news comes through, or maybe something shocking events unfold and you're made aware of things you didn't know before. Like I said, I got the feeling of a little bit of a Pandora's box being opened. Okay. So just be mindful of that. I know we don't have like a tower on the card or anything like that, but I was getting a little bit of that from these two cards as a combination. And maybe that's kind of what this is about. Okay. But I feel like this card belongs over here, next to the Four of Wands, and then this obviously confirming that Ace of Swords. Let's see if, yeah, and the reason why I put this card between the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords is because that box is about to be opened in that Four of Pentacles card, right? And the news that comes through over here with the Ace may take you by surprise, because sometimes it does. It really does sometimes. You know, it makes you aware of something you didn't know before. And sometimes that can feel like a big tower moment, because that's what happens with the tower. It comes crashing and burning down, right? So I'm putting this card here between these two, because there's a possibility that there could be some shocking news that makes you feel like that at first when it comes through. But then when all is said and done, it works out over here in a positive way, because it's actually luck turning in your favor as a result of what it is that's opening up to you, because it is an Ace of Swords. Okay. Let's see, one more. Now that card makes a little bit of sense. Let's see, so we have one more. Oh, okay, we have two. They're stuck together. I will accept. Let's see what we get here. That is so, That is so wild. Okay, we have the achievement card and we have the death card. Okay. Now, this is fascinating because this is saying that there's an ending and a conclusion, but we know it brings some sort of achievement over here with that Four of Wands. So I think the news might bring something to a conclusion in a way, but a happy conclusion when all is said and done. Whatever, see, look, you have to have an ending in order to have a new beginning, right? The Ace of Swords is brand new energy, brand new beginning, breakthrough, an open door finally where you've been closed off from one for a while. Maybe for some of you, you've had previous failures in situations, maybe especially with a job. So I could even see this as maybe a job is coming to a close or an end, or you're cutting ties with that place. Or maybe let's say you give the news that you're quitting, right? Because it just didn't work out there. Maybe there's a situation that was just not working out and you had to free yourself, right? Because he's about to free whatever's inside the box. So you had to free yourself. This is the week that you do that. And, you know, sometimes we got to take a loss or an L and call it a day and keep it moving. But in the ending of that situation, or the breaking free, or the setting ourselves free of it, it offers us a fresh new start. And in order to receive the good luck, the achievement, the success over here, something has to kind of change, right, with the death card. It is endings, conclusions, and changes. Something has to change and transform, because you can't do this forever and expect different results, right? If that's what that is. But just keep that in mind, that if there is some shocking revelation, something you didn't expect, there is a happy ending when all is said and done when it comes to the news that you might receive this week. So try not to react too much. Just know that if it's ending, if it didn't work out over here with this card, if it was keeping you stuck and not in a position of growth or helping you to feel stable, then it was probably best that that thing was let go. But just know that you're on to achieving more over here with the Four of Wands. Okay, so I'll also give you the example that, let's say in the event that, you know, you were waiting on news from a house or about a house. I don't know with the Four of Wands if some of you are looking to purchase a home. You know, maybe you were looking on the market for a while and just none of the houses you were looking at came through. They were all seemed to be failures, right? Let's just keep it real. And nothing seemed to come through. And you've been kind of at your wit's end in this case, not really seeing a way up or out because the houses just haven't been falling through. Well, now you get the news that that journey of where nothing was working out seems to be coming to a close, and you end up finding the house of your dreams. You see what I mean? And you end up getting it because it's your turn now to have a bit of luck and to have luck flip on your side. That's just one way of looking at this reading. Likewise, if there were previous relationships that didn't work out, right? If this is love, marriage, engagement or something like that, this could talk about, you know, failed relationships in the past that no matter what you did just didn't work out. You know, it happens. And then the next thing you know, you get a breakthrough, you're changing, you're going through, you know, your metamorphosis of that death card energy. And finally, love finds its way to you. And you're able now to move forward in a way that's happy and stable with someone new. So I hope I'm giving you different scenarios. Obviously, take what resonates, leave what doesn't in this case. But I really do feel like if there was something stuck, something wasn't working out, there's a breakthrough this week. Good news gets sent your way. And it might take you by surprise. It might change things too. It might require that you leave something in order to pursue this energy over here. But don't be afraid of it. That's why I said try not to react. You know? Because it's going to turn out for the best anyway. And it's going to give you that fresh start that you've been needing, it looks like. Especially with that Four of Pentacles if things have been kind of, you know, boring, stuck and stagnant. So let's see if we can get a final oracle message here. Like you're on to achieving things. There is a turn of luck, okay, when all is said and... Wow, I got 3 cards. When all is said and done, there is a bit of luck coming your way and more stability up ahead. There's success as well, but I think like there's been a buildup, it feels like, leading up to this energy over here. And I think some of this, for some of you, might be reflecting on past situations and the changes that have been maybe ongoing. And now it's like finally the breakthrough is here this week in some way. And good things end up coming about as a result of that. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we have the energy of quest. Be bold and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. Look at that. So for some of you, you may actually need to make a bold move, I would say even. Maybe a choice with that Ace of Swords to change something and to leave this energy behind this week in pursuit of other things, maybe in pursuit of a turn of luck, right? That's the thing, and it says quest, all right? So definitely talking about being on a journey, right? Towards something new. I feel like something's going to be brought to your awareness, and you're going to have to act upon it quickly, is what this is feeling like. You're going to have to act upon it quickly this week. The thing is that it has to do with you achieving something positive, right? Because it says, take action because good luck favors the brave. You can't be scared of it. You can't be afraid to fail over here with this energy. Okay? Because sometimes we can get into that fear, that mindset of fear. So it's going to require your bold action. And it says, sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So if you do have to make a bold choice or take action once something's revealed to you, this is saying if you have to take a moment to think about it, then please do so, because you're worthy of that moment, right? To discern for yourself what needs to be done. But again, at the same time, you're going to be able to take that action, make that bold choice. You're going to have the truth that you need to know what you need to do so you can claim this. I feel like claim some luck or achievement or success, because that key is being given to you so you can open the door to whatever this is this week. And maybe it's something you've been dreaming about, because it says take time for the dreamer in you. Sorry for the blur. All right, so it says nature. And all week I've been having trouble with my phone adjusting to, there we go, to get a clear focus. But it says sometimes all you need is to go outside, breathe the fresh air, to remember who you are and where you want to be. Yeah, I agree with that. That's called grounding, right? So you know what I always say with that? That feels like advice, because if something comes through, it takes you by surprise and you're like, oh shit, what do I do? Or how do I respond to this? What decision should I make? How should I handle it? Sometimes we do need to just be still and ground ourselves and then proceed forward. But just know that if it comes through, it's going to require your action, and it's going to take bold action on your part to claim what's incoming. The thing is, if it is something like that, if it's going to require you to decide, make a decision, leave something behind to pursue something else, don't be afraid of taking that bold move, because I kind of feel like, what do you have to lose at this point? You know, especially if you've had a rough time as of late with this energy over here, and you've been, going through some changes. What do you have to lose at this point? Might as well take the risk, decide, and go for it. Right? What's one more mountain to climb in that case, right? To access your goal achieved. That's a possibility. So I also feel like the risk is worth the reward in some instances. For some of you watching, that might be the case. Don't be afraid to say yes to something that's being presented to you as well, is the other thing that's coming through. All right, so let's go ahead and get some angel numbers for you guys if you're not familiar with my channel as well. I do roll the dice And these angel numbers, when they come up, like I said, look up 414, see what that means. I'm going to put that number in the screen too. But I do roll the dice to get further confirmation via the angel numbers. Sometimes the messages that come through via the numbers can confirm a lot of what I've already said in the reading, and or provide you with additional messages that maybe you need personally in the moment. I don't recommend a source because it could be one you don't like, and I never want to imply that one source is better over another. There's many on the internet. I trust that the universe will guide you to the one that speaks to your heart. Trust that one and go with that one. And also take the journey to research some numbers for yourself, because you may come across other signs, synchronicity, serendipity, spirit needs you to find. If I gave you a shortcut to research the numbers, I might completely rob you of that experience. I don't want that to happen at all. So I don't give you a number interpretation. I want you to find that magic for yourself, because I know how special it can be. So let's see what numbers come up for you for this weekly reading. All right, so we have a 9. That's a 2. And, oh, okay, another 9. Fascinating. 929. Go ahead and look that number up, as well as 414 and 44. See what they bring to you. Again, I'll put those numbers in the screen. If you feel this reading has helped you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe consider also joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also visit my Etsy store to support me that way. I have handmade crystal jewelry, personal readings upon availability. My readings are for a limited time right now. I also have t-shirts and other crafts that I design or make by hand. So check out my Starseed t-shirts if you are interested in that. Pay my shop a visit. I'd be happy to see you around. Much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, have a beautiful week ahead, and always keep shining.